Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, and live the life we love. Oh, it's Tuesday, so it's my little song day. I've never hidden the fact that I'm a Beatles fan. So let's try it. Da 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 da. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love for me to you. I got everything that you want, like a heart that's oh so true. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got arms long to hold you and keep you by my side. I got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. Ooh, if there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. With love from me to you, to you, to you. Early Beatles. Remember when they used a lot of words that were only one syllable? Me, you, love, to, can, do. Okay, so where are we today? All right. Oh, I love this idea. What others don't know about me is, what's the first thought that comes up that you wouldn't want people to know? You know, a lot of times when we're in like a sharing circle, you know, it's easy, low risk to say, tell everybody a victory of your heart, something that feels good. And then tell everybody something that you don't want them to know about you. Immediately you go through the files. Can't say that, can't say that, can't say that. All right, I can say that. Because, you don't care if they really know about that you sneak out to get greasy grilled cheese sandwiches somewhere in some diner where no one will recognize you. You don't mind saying that. But at least you start understanding the things that you feel kind of ashamed about. You wouldn't want other people to know. It'd be a risk. Anyway, what others don't know about you is what? Think about it, elevate the conversation, or let me know, and I'll be able to share something that is true for me too. All right, now, my teacher, B.K. Iyengar, always says, yoga teaches purity in action, clarity in thought, stability in mind, and skills which bring you a certain kind of serenity, creativity, and morality. Everybody thinks yoga is religious. It's not. It just makes you a virtuous person, and we usually associate virtue with a certain kind of religious feeling of connectedness. And to revamp your practice, whatever your practice is. People think that discipline is some kind of mechanical format in a barren existence. And although we've made a lot of progress scientifically, technologically, it's left many people in a spiritual void. And that's where I think yoga comes in today. Now, I don't know about you, but I have to fight my inner coward. I have to find a part of myself that's reluctant to stand up for myself. How do I run away from a fight? How do I let myself be bullied emotionally or intellectually? How do I cave in and acquiesce to the pressure from others? How can I be, I don't want to be a doormat that people step on. So in order for me to establish a certain kind of independence and confidence in myself, I've learned that true humility comes from knowing my limitations and getting the help that I need, asking for support if I can't find that within myself. Now, what does this lead us to? Well, first of all, it's immersion in daily life, embodied existence, effortless being in daily life if that's possible. Traditional human values derive from what's mundane. If you can't see the extraordinary and the extraordinary, you won't see what's super mundane. And then you'll never understand what I call the mystic life, how you connect everything to the mystery. Remember, all creation, all God's creatures gladly are doing their best to speak a spirit. And although science posits the importance of rational will and empiricism, as if that counts, and it does, but there are aspects within us that are irrational, not irrational, but not rational in a different way, of how we look at the world. And I would say that we're very foolish when we overlook. All along we've overlooked this. What? Learning how to shift our gaze away from the conscious mind to the things that we would say are more subconscious or even unconscious, and how they bleed out into the world through dreams, synchronicity, mythology, which helps us look at things in a new way and produces changes in our reactions to things which would allow us to do even better than we ever suspected we could. But unfortunately, the mind puts on layers of fat, doesn't like to be questioned or disturbed, doesn't like to be disagreed with. As if anybody disagrees with us, we have to become defensive and be right, and they have to be wrong. But those firmly held beliefs make us look through everything through that, and that's a prejudice. When thinking begins from conclusion, no investigation is possible. And then we don't have any contact with reality, just our thoughts about reality, but not actually what reality is. So if we automatically translate everything according to our conditioning, then the screen of ideas makes us unhappy, because there's no love in our heart. And then life has little meaning when there's no love. So I would suggest, my friends, always to affirm what you want. As long as you recognize anything, the reality of anything that isn't spirit, under any pretense, you live in fear and punish yourself. Spirit is the only power and presence, and error has no part, it doesn't exist, has nothing apart from the power that we give it. Error has no power apart from the power that we give it by believing in it. So remember, vibrational alignment is the name of this game. Just notice that you're happiest when you're in love, joy, and in appreciation. And that should be clear that that's where you're aiming. And I hope that you find it for yourself, stay there, and affect other people with your love, your joy, and your appreciation for life.